Well, we've not done this for a while. We're in Nottingham to ride the trams. Which of course means masks for everybody if we're going on public transport. Including this young man.
Get your hat off.
He's had plenty of training on this, he's expecting it, he knows it's coming. And when you're on the tram, you have to keep it on over your nose like that. Yeah? This is how much he wants to ride the trams. Now, long-time viewers will know just how much of a big deal it is for Andy to have something over his face. He's not a big fan of hats or haircuts or anything around his ears or face. But we've been training him for this for the last 2 weeks since we agreed we were going to be coming today. And he is ready, and he knows that if he takes his mask off, we're straight off the tram and going home.
This way, Andy.
Watch the tram go.
Come around.
Watch the tram go.
Yes, we'll stand here then.
You see what I mean? Yeah.
The next stop is Orwell, town centre.
But take your mask off for a little bit, yeah.
Bye.
Good. Well, aside from the odd little tug at it where he wasn't particularly comfortable doing it because it's all new, he did quite well with the mask. What made it a lot harder is there's so many people on there just ignoring that they should be wearing masks. Even the signs say face coverings recommended rather than, I mean, my understanding is that if you're on public transport you have to wear a mask, but clearly my understanding of it is wrong. But yeah, he did really well. Now time for sanitising because I'm touching buttons and stuff on there, and just get used to that being how trams are now.
You can camera off. You can camera out.
You have to wash your hands.
You can take off. Yeah.
Rub your hands.
Gives a squirt as well.
Then rub the top of your hands. No, rub the top of your hands. On the other side.
There we go.
Okay. We're trying to do it as safely as possible, hence the masks, the hand washing stuff. I know there'll no doubt be people already have written down in the comments that the safest thing to do would have been to stay at home, but
You live for it.
yeah, it's been, I mean, when was the last time we came and rode on the trams? Bearing in mind it's his favourite thing in the world.
I think
It must be,
October.
yeah. It's over 6 months since we last came and rode on the trams, and he's used to coming here at least once a month, once every 6 weeks or so, and it had reached fever pitch of needing to come and do this, to the point where I would happily, if anyone wants to have this discussion, I would happily make a strong argument that actually for him it wouldn't be safer to not come at all.
Hello, Daddy.
Because, hello Andy, because he was really struggling with his mental health in general through not being able to do anything that he enjoys. And now that we are able to do this and take proper precautions doing it, we're taking the precautions. It's a shame not everybody else is, but it's not like we're going to be here every week now. We're coming to do it just on a nice day because we can. Well, I would estimate still less than half the people on that second tram wearing masks, a few more than the first one as we get a little bit further out of the city centre. The job now is walking up to Andy's favourite level crossing, where we see both trams and trains crossing at the same point. He's filming absolutely everything. I have no idea if or when I'm going to get it up on his channel, because he's filming everything and I've not got time to sit and edit 2 hours of his footage. But safe to say he's having his best day probably since we were down in London in February. Of course, the big problem is because of everything that's, forget the problem, I was about to say, everything's running slow and we've been here ages in the sun. But as I'm saying it,
On the line.
we get the level crossing.
On the line. The white one. That's
Here he goes.
Is it going to be a train or a tram?
A tram. Here comes Mummy.
I don't think you get
There we go. Yeah, what I was saying before is they're operating on a reduced timetable, so it's the hottest day of the year so far today. It's like 31 degrees, and now we've got to stand outside in the baking sun with no shade while we wait for the next tram to come by, because routine is we watch one from that side and then one from this side and then go back and get on one again. So even when we watch one come past this way, we'll then walk back to the station that's just up there. This is quite handy that there's not the long break that I was told there was going to be. But when this one goes past, it will then be a 10-minute wait at the station for the next one.
Andy, stand back a little bit. Look,
Tram's
line.
coming.
Yes, but the line is here.
Another one.
No.
One more.
No, we do one on each side. Now we're going to go back to the tram. We found shade, but we're melting.
Did you hear that?
What?
It says that face coverings are mandatory.
Yeah, but no one's wearing them.
No.
They're even putting it out over the PA, which is really quiet. People just won't follow the rules, which makes it even harder to convince him it is a rule. Now, normally on our trips into Nottingham, the next stop would be heading into the city, riding up and down in some lifts, having something nice to eat, but with nothing really open in there. Obviously no restaurants open. I'm not really sure what the situation with lifts is, so I don't want to risk it. We're just heading back to the car. It was comfortable. We're just coming in for a ride on the trams and heading out again. We have got a couple more plans on the way home. We're going to go and grab something to eat from some kind of drive-through. Probably not McDonald's, but maybe a KFC or something, just to continue the theme of it being a nice treat day for, I was going to say for him, but for us all. We're having a nice little day out in the sun, and we're also going to go and visit Short Stay.
Yeah.
He wants what?
Take a break.
He wants to take a break. He's having a break from his day out, is he? And we're home, and we're all very tired and very hot and melted. I have got through, I think this is my 4th refill on this for the day. Drank a lot of water, luckily didn't get sunburnt, didn't stay out too long, and it was a successful trip. We weren't sure how Andy was going to react to the whole mask thing, and we had a couple of moments where he tried to pull it down. There was one point on the tram where he thought he'd got around the system by pulling it up from below and letting his mouth out underneath, but keeping it over his nose, because we told him he had to keep it over his nose. But once he realised he had to do it, he just got on with it. We did post a picture up on Instagram, this picture to be precise, and just to, I guess, get in ahead of some of the YouTube comments that we're probably going to get, because there's likely to be a few similar to the ones we got on Instagram. We do know that Andy could be exempt from having to wear a mask. We'd just have to go to his doctor or get some kind of note from someone in a position of authority to say that because he's autistic, he doesn't have to wear a mask. Our thoughts on it are, if he can wear a mask, he should wear a mask. Just because he doesn't have to because he's autistic doesn't mean that he shouldn't, because we don't just do it because we're told to do it. We also do it because the more people wearing masks, the safer it is for everybody. So that's why we made kind of a big deal about him wearing one, because we believe it's important for him to wear. And I know there's going to be people down in the comments saying, yeah, but you don't need to, and blah, 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 this, that, and the other. There's no point. You know what? Even if it only makes a 5% difference, it makes it 5% less likely that he'll end up getting sick. that's worth it, because it was no real hardship for us all to wear masks today, and it's given us a little bit more confidence that we could maybe start getting a little bit more out and about again, within reason, making sure we're doing it safely. So fingers crossed, hand in hand with that, as we've said all along, that'll lead to a few more regular vlogs as well. But we'll wrap this one up there. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you have, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for us. Subscribe to the channel for more stuff like this. Plus, we have a mask making tutorial with Amy coming up in a couple of days' time, which is pretty much finished filming now. So more masks. We're becoming a mask channel. Thank you very much for watching.